off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
We see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week.
Huh?
Now the fourth-year running back. This is Devin Singletary.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Now Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. He's got room at the 30, and he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Miles Jack leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit.
It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points, maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive.
They're led out by Malik Willis, the rookie who started his college career at Auburn and finished with the Liberty Flames. First carry for the second-year man. It's Najee Harris.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Holding offense.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Harris running straight ahead. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 16 carries, 104 yards, and a score as well.
And he's been a touchdown machine for this season. He's #1 in the league in rushing touchdowns. So that has to help the entire offense as a whole. Play action passes, other people have a chance to touch the football because if you're defense, you absolutely have to key on him.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Now here's the option play going left. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Back to throw Willis. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Diggs with a good footwork. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. Touchdown, Bills! Stephon Diggs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss.
His size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That one caught out and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bills have recovered. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well. So now back-to-back weeks. Maybe you expect that from your tailback.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But Dallas downfield in open space, that's dangerous as well because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
11 yards and a Buffalo.
I don't even know what to do anymore.
Allen off the play fake. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that's a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Willis. And he fires one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
I don't know what to do.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. 3rd down, it's Willis. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Willis on 1st and 10. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Steelers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Right back to the air with Willis. Pickens on the slant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. First and 10, Willis. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darqueze Dennard. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, my God.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd and 9, Allen is brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
First down catch there by Jamison Crowder, now in his 8th NFL season and his 3rd team, this time the Buffalo Bills. There are plenty of mouths to feed in the Buffalo offense, but a dependable slot guy like Crowder will always get his share of receptions.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Ain't blitzing.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
I should have been there.
Makes our score 17.
Put that trash out again.
That time a 6-play drive, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they got a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a run is on here in this first half. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And that'll be in. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Willis wants to pass it again. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Bills will take over here at their own 14-yard line. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've come to message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Let's go now. Head the street. Head the street.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40.
I think everyone is watching. We're certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, aren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, Carter.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Room here to run. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
To the air, Allen.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Stephon Diggs, the 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. George Pickens and the Steelers headed back out for another series.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Play action, Willis.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
He'll buy some time right.
And
too much juice. It'll be out of bounds. Incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his
can't
team
throw
to
the
the
ball.
end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers.
Team ain't bad. It's just his quarterback, bro.
Couldn't be made on that throw.
It's the
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Kamalei Correa gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
On first down, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
How? They break every tackle.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a
route
few inches
every
left.
The coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah,
Watch the great tackle.
moving. Not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
First target, first catch, and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen now looks to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Now Austin. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. And the ball is knocked out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
As I say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the Bills. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action. Here's Willis. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is down to 24.
Don't make no sense.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. This is Hines, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he's got room. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 25.
How did he get through that, bro?
88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I'm missing my whole team, bro.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Singletary again, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
A give up the middle to Singletary. Wow. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Singletary. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They run with Hines, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to the lead. Ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those to take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On first down, Willis.
There you go.
There
you go. Look at him. On the ground.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Parker hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this run of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, it was insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they'll try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
'Come back in.
Willis now off play action. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And is it?
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it.
All X's.
We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Flicking on victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them niggas. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We doing honest, we going insane.
Man.
Pouring this. Yeah, homies got me pouring this. We get awards where we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, that's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow they mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My all hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us.